Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the cool iron of the bench, resting gently against my... Well, let's not mention it. It's nice to see you. I see my soul orb up in the top left there is an apt representation of my hopes and dreams, shattered and lost somewhere deep below. We did not, let's be honest, make any progress during the last session in fighting the Mantis Lords, or the Soul Master, up in the top of the City of Tears. Ooh! So our soul, or whatever it's called, is still back in the Mantis Lord Arena. We could run back there, but there really is no geo to retrieve. We can also jump back to earlier areas like Greenpath, or even the Forgotten Crossroads, and see if there are any other areas we can access now. But again, I think we need the lantern fly for most of those. And I've lost a good chunk of my savings toward that end. So, I don't want to jump immediately back into the boss battles. Let's try to, warm up into it, if at all possible. But I'm not sure exactly where. I know we wanted to go check this lower right side of the City of Tears again and see what was blocking us there. I have no memory of what that might have been. But for now, I'm kind of thinking about running back to Greenpath for some reason. That means we would need to make our way all the way back up through Mantis Village and Fungal Wastes. You know, my favorite areas to get to Queen's Station. But hey, that'll cement the controls for us again, I hope. I do hope. It's my classic starting move. Do that just about every time we appear in this corner. We're taking this guy out this time. Make it easier on ourselves. There. Ooh-ha. Okay. It is so desperately nice to be back in your company. Dying in ways both fair and unfair. No, it's all fair. It's all fair until I upgrade myself beyond the point of no return, and then everyone will suffer my vengeance. What little vengeance you're willing to deal out in such a game. Excuse me, gentlemen, ladies. All right. Headed back to Queen's Station. Will be nice not to immediately launch into a act of desperation within the arena. Oh, nice angling you've got there. Alright. Practically dead again. That's good. That will cost us some time if we go back to the wrought iron. Let me, if I'm safe for just a moment, check my audio level. Oh, it's fine. It's fine and dandy. Hello, all. It is so nice to see you. Am I caffeinated? Yes. I had an entire large coffee, and I am several sips into my second one, which I have splurged on for the day. So in about, 30 seconds here, I'm going to get very aggressive. Caffeinated, rather. Aggressively caffeinated. Alright, let me refresh my memory. I'm also realizing I always go into, the pause menu to look at my map. I started a practice save, a separate save file, and you can just access the map at any time with an easily accessible button. I don't know why I've been making it so hard on myself. So let's try to remember to use that. It's so easy for me to get lost in the menus. And really no point to it whatsoever. I think it's up this way. Whoop! I'd better go ahead and give us a shot at surviving. That sure would be nice. Alright. So, again, I'm in the menu. There. That's all I want. That away to the Forgotten Crossroads. I forget what that egg-shaped merchant slash NPC is. We are almost back to Queen Station, though, so I'll keep heading this way. Yep. Not today. Not today, you withering gas bag. Alright. So we can head anywhere that we desire. And I'm thinking, let's go back. Oh, that's not the right room. Sorry to bother you. Sorry to bother the feast. Well, I see the little stag sign up there, and I think, this must be it. It is not. There are 2 stag signs for unknown reasons. Link myself here, just in case the worst should happen. And headed back to Greenpath, momentarily. This is probably the one area I have not checked for mantis claw opportunities. Though I'm sure I've missed several in the Forgotten Crossroads as well. Let's link myself here. Gently. I do love the mechanic of using my rosy cheeks to save. Good stuff. Alright. Aww. Of course. Alright, nothing up there. Poof. Just want to give these a couple of quick checks. Please stop. Please stop killing me. I'm tired. I suppose I should also allow myself to perish so that we can return our soul orb to its appropriate status. Let's go ahead and do that now while we're right next to a bench. That will help out. I don't know why I got myself more health there. We could have sped that along. Hey guys. Just wait down here. You go ahead and drain me dry of my precious fluids. I'll wait. It is so nice to see you guys. Caffeinates aggressively. Yes. That is exactly what I'm doing. Alright, now hopefully we can get our orb back in fighting shape. Hey. I'm scared. Thank you. I forget what's up here. Let's take a peek. Alright, that's where we fought Hornet, if I'm remembering correctly. I still would like to take a check back at the Baby Daddy Center up in the Forgotten Crossroads. That would be good. I do wonder what the best way to take these guys out is. When you have no magic ability. Oh, it's just a little thing. Just a little dot of a thing. Hey, get over here. I have no magical ability. One more. I hope. There. Fair enough. There's some guys like that I have not ever done anything but leap over that I'm trying to face more head on. Apply directly to their forehead. Some of them, that might not be a good idea, but we'll see. We'll see. I've woken the second night, and I didn't intend to. Oh well. Alright. Landed right in the way for that. Land in the damage, that's my motto. We're pogoing. We're dying. Quite quickly. There must be someone else I can grab some soul off of real quick. Also, the other thing I need to check during this session is I have charms equipped. Let's see if we can get a visual aid for this. I have charms equipped, but they're very much exploration based. I have my compass, I have my gather geo to me magnetically, as well as Dashmaster. None of these things, absolutely not a one of them, will help me in a confined area surrounded by spikes. Not at all. And so if we do go back to fight the bosses, my first and possibly most helpful upgrade will be to try to get some combat-based charms equipped. Oh, that would be nice. Steady body and such. I've forgotten which combat charms I even have available. When taking damage, sprout thorny vines. You know, I do take a lot of damage, so that would be helpful. So if we find ourselves beating our head against the wall again, which I'm sure we will, before too long, I can switch those out, and that will hopefully provide a small boon to my efforts. A small Brandon boon to my efforts. I am finishing up editing my latest No Sleep story. I believe, I'm not entirely sure if I'm keeping track accurately, but according to my local reserve of files, it is my 351st No Sleep story. Though some of them have just been me saying, like, hey, once. So it hardly counts, but still, it counts. Trying to pogo a little more in a combat sense. Of course, when you're fighting guys with shields, that's not always super effective. But it's fun. Super effective, but fun. I mean, but fun. Sorry, the emphasis was weird on that. Alright, one at a time. Here we go. It's me! He knew it was me. He was ready. He was prepared. Go on. Alright, retreat. Retreat. Nice defense. And that's not the way to dodge. Good, good. Alright. Back down to 1 health. That's where I feel most comfortable. So any of these areas that in my haste to avoid enemies I have not fully checked for secret passageways or destructible walls or areas to mantis claw my way to glory, that would be great. Hoping we'll find a little something something. I know at some point around here there was a really big dashing bush monster as well, and I think he actually counts as like a mini-boss. I'm not sure if there is any reward involved. I would like to take out mini-bosses en route whenever possible, so we'll try to find that large, verdant hallway once more. Ooh, let me catch up with the chat. Hello there! So nice to see you. The visuals of a small Brandon Boone. Just so little, you can put them in your pocket. Tiny violin. The recent story about the painter was amazing. Oh, thank you very much. I enjoyed that one. Though it was... Never mind. I enjoyed that one, is what I mean to say. It's just always a little strange when you have a story where the horror is mostly focused on how you've soiled your pants. I'm not entirely sure why, but I did love the thematic elements of that story. It's not for me to criticize. I'm just here to growl into the microphone. Ah! Huge waste of resources, but fun. Fun to do. Let's give a quick look down there. I want to try to be thorough. And I'll take all the geo I can get at this point. I'm trying to work our way back up to a deficit. Yeah. A deficit of around 800. And then maybe we could return to the charm shop at some point. I do love me a good return to the charm shop. Alright. Let's keep exploring this topmost section to Howling Cliffs. I think that's just that little dead-end area which should be fully explored. Yep, I'm back. But let me double-check, just to make sure. I don't think there is anything else here that we need to look at, but let me do a quick dash across the spikes and we'll double-check. Nice. Nice, you got me. Those stalags were quite tight. Alright, we'll quickly make our way back up there. I do not remember where the big sworded bushman is hiding. I know it's somewhere down here in the lower part of Greenpath. Yeah, we should be able to make it over there. I'm going a different way, but that's fine. We already inspected this. Quick check up here. I do very much enjoy the explorative, secret-finding aspects of this game. I'm not incredibly good at the tight, spike-shrouded boss arena aspects of this game, but we'll get there eventually. With enough punishment, we'll get there. This looks familiar. It is time for research. Ooh, what are you working on today? Sensuous D&D based space battles, I hope. Space based D&D battles? I'm not sure what the way to say it is. Alright, so we know exactly what's going to happen here this time. I should have known right from the start. Give ourselves a little landing room. There we go. Icy spikes. Is that a situation where I can hoop? No, not really a mantis climbable wall beyond. Okay. Well, we gave it a shot. We head down this way. Already got whatever was in there, I assume. Hello, friends. Are you sleeping? Wake up and engage me in hideous combat. Sniffle in my ear. Alright, around the spikes. Quick check back here. Oh, around the spikes, I said. You must not have heard me. That's fair. I don't have my voice recognition activated. Because it frightens me so. Alright, so I believe there's like 2 armadillos waiting for me down there. You're researching Goliath's Verdun and cult activity. Goliath cult activity, it sounds very sinister. And yet like a very good time. So I think we can safely say this area has been cleared of its goodies. Though that little bit of rock hiding behind the stalactites leads me to wonder. I'll try not to be too curious. Really none of my business. Alright, back down to the Greenpath proper then. Which other ways do we have to explore? There is something unknown in both of the lower lefts. And I'm sure if there are secret passage areas, maybe like, dead in the middle where there's a lot of that open space, they wouldn't show up on the map just yet, so we may have options unseen. But really, I'm just looking for that big old guy. Just want to find that big guy. Apparently, I'm just not ready for that sort of action. Oh, I should have pogoed. That would have been the time for it. Is this the bench area? No. No, don't do that. It's nowhere close to the bench area. That's fine. I think the green bushman must be down in that long hallway. Dead center. Might also be above that to the right. I'm not entirely sure. We'll head to both areas just in case. Maybe with a quick stop at the bench first. As I'm doing such a terrible job in preserving health inside of my body. The title Hollow Knight, of course, refers to the amount of health points I have. Alright, so we can drop all the way down there. I think I would rather go up here and over first. Do this in a downward fashion. Why do I do that every time? I don't know why I'm always on the wrong side that I think I'm going to be on. And it causes me to plunge. Right back to where I started from. Alright, where do I need to plunge next? I think it's here. We'll head to the right. I'll wait. Good. You were ready for me. Quick heal. Ah, that feels nice. This away, down, and then straight on till morning. You missed. And I missed. I guess we're even now. Aha. Forgot about these guys. Like, surely there can be no danger in collecting these delicious geo-reserves. How foolish. What a foolish thought to think in a game like Hollow Knight. Surely there can be no danger. Are you mad? It's nothing but danger. Literally every second of every screen. Alright. This does look like the area. Somewhere around here. Anytime. How do you even have room to hide in the dirt in what appears to be like an aqueduct archway? How is there that much dirt? Very efficient at hiding your leafy foliage, I guess. Not seeing anything. So that was my first thought, but I don't think that is where the big one is hiding. Must be the lower hallway then. I don't actually know what the entries of that bestiary give me. Is it just information? Or does it provide any, like, mechanical benefit? Defeat 14 more to decipher the hunter's notes. It must just be information. Just a child? What? Oh my god, what have I been doing? It drifts about with closed eyes and an open mind. So something that is a literal child that has its eyes closed has been kicking my ass. Is that what you... I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. It seems to be mostly lore flavor and not necessarily a mechanical benefit. But I will still happily collect that lore flavor. It's one of my favorite things. We have a bench. I mean, we could take advantage. I'm not sure if we need to, as we might need to be on the other side, even if we die. But I would like to retain my 250 at all costs. Or at, like, you know, a small convenient cost. Let's not go crazy. Any areas where I can leap to greater heights? Eh? No. So many walls, I find, are not clingable. Despite my inherent clinginess. So, we want to head probably down to the right, and then above the bench, all the way left down the big hallway. We'll check if we can find him there. I sure would like to. Oh, hi, Acid Bath. There. I leapt gently for you. Is that what you want? Is that what you've been requiring of me this whole time? Already got that. It's like a moth to a flame every time. I mean, sure, I should be looking where I'm going. This is my fault, but still, why is there so much acid? Poot. Alright. Still going this way. Goodness, it's nice to have those vines cut. Seems a very foolish, simple man that would pass up cutting those vines for like 45 minutes during a session and not reap the benefits. I can't imagine. Can't imagine the type. But goodness, it's easier to jump up here when you're not pogoing off of the back of a poor mosquito. Alright, I don't think there's anything but, there was a baby, and that's where Cornifer was over there. I don't think there was any other options. Headed down. Oh, hey. Eventually, I'll train myself to stop opening the menu, I promise. I'm trying. Hello, good morning indeed, and welcome back. For a second, you thought Peter was asking, why is there so much ass? Well, that's true. I want to know about the acid, but I'm also curious about other things. Why is there so much ass?
I knew I'd seen it right.
That hunter's quality. Hallow nests creatures fall in your path. Now don't stop, little squib. Many more there are to find and stalk and... I can't wait. Thank you for teaching me. Mistress? May I call you Mistress?
Yes.
Thank you, Mistress. Aw, waste of mana. I'm still Dark Souls dodging at every opportunity, wasting my mana left and right. Alright, that looks dangerous. Let's jump. Yay! We're almost there. I'm wondering if I should jump down to that bench while we have the opportunity. Might be wise. It might be wise of me. Alright, don't hug the wall too much. I think we're headed this way. Hi. And here we go. Sink to bench. Good. It's not quite as cool as the iron, but it is still quite cool in stone form. That way is down to Fog Canyon. I don't think we can actually make it past there. I think that's the spot, the very lower plane of Greenpath, where it's like a huge gap that not even my dash would be able to get across, but for some reason it opened up a huge thing of map My little hollow knight can apparently see further into the distance than I actually can off-screen, so I'm not gonna pursue that until we find some sort of, I don't know what to call it, massive dash? So we'll head this way. Still looking for our green friend. Wow, I went way out of my way to catch up with that and eat it. Alright. That's a pretty big one. I'm not sure if it's the one we're looking for. Seems to be the same size as the ones we've fought thus far. I'm just having a placebo effect. Get back here, you! You sneaky little such-and-so. Alright. Aw, I thought that first slash, trimming the verge, would take you out as well. I was mistaken. And again. Every little bit of practice helps at this point. In theory. We'll see. Alright. I still don't have, again, some sort of super dash to get across a gap like that. Not to my knowledge, at least. And that's it. So we did not find the massive guy. I mean, maybe I was just placeboing myself both ways, and there isn't, in fact, a giant bush. I thought at some point we saw one that was noticeably larger than the others, and I was like, wow! I Owen Wilsoned myself. I'm sure we've seen this, but just in case. From moss and leaf our life is drawn. While it grows upon the path, we shall never wilt. I'll take any opportunity I can to roll my R's. His what? Roll his what? Did it censor the word monster in the chat? That's funny. It's one of the naughty phrases and words. You store your health somewhere else, and it is definitely not inside my body. Where do you store your health? Is it just to the side of you in a small pencil case? I'm so curious. Every time the knight jumps into some sort of off-screen abyss, my mind adds, "Whee!" as is only right. Okay, so this, again, I think is one of those rather large, rather unnecessarily large gaps that I'm not sure how to best. But let's just take it. I mean, it's completely pointless. We can all agree this is not going to end well, but I'm just curious. So it's like I need to be able to double dash or something for some of these. I don't know when such an ability will be possible. So I think that this is actually the one I was thinking of that I thought was the one down below. It could be that we can make it further down below, or it could again be a completely moot point, and I'm already so near the stag station. I'm hesitant to go all the way back to the right and get stuck somewhere. So we either go up to the stag station and we give up on Greenpath, having earned a small pile of geo, hooray. Or we check out that lower path, and it probably ends in tears. I'm sure I've hit this, yet it is glowing strangely. It's you. Hi. Well, I walked right into it. Thank you. Yeah. I'm sure I've hit that in the past. Okay. Let's pretend that last one didn't happen. I forgot they can be on the ceiling, too. Sneaky. Gimme. Gimme your geo. Gimme, gimme, gimme a man and some geo. Alright. I'll trust you. Quick look over here. Almost back to the stag station. I'll need to decide where we want to head off to. I'm thinking Forgotten Crossroads for a quick check. But I don't mean to just be wasting your time in areas we've already traveled through. Let me look at the full map briefly. We've looked at the Howling Cliffs fairly extensively, Forgotten Crossroads not so much, and then we've been spending, just hours wandering between the Soul Master and the Mantis Lords. But I'm sure I've missed stuff still. We have not checked out that lower right-hand corner of City of Tears. We'll go there next. For the moment, I'm going to leap back to Forgotten Crossroads. I'm going to try to visit Daddy very briefly, just to see if there are any tiered rewards. I doubt it. I bet it's an all babies or none sort of situation. Besides the obvious jokes, you have to admit that I know at least 4 native English speakers who decided to learn Russian or Spanish, and the most fun part for them was to have an excuse to roll the R's. It is surprisingly fun, and you never get to do it as an English speaker. You just never get to do it. So you have to make your own opportunities. Hey, I'm glad we came this way. Hi. How are you? Pale thing. You use these old lines. Pathetic. A real warrior carries himself to combat. He picks up the meat of his backside with both hands and waddles gently to combat. If he's a real warrior, he has no need for such convenience. Then why are you here? Why are you here using the bench of those who befriended the stag? Leave me be. It's the arena I seek. I've already wasted far too long on these cursed roads. So you admit you've been using the roads? Hypocrite. Gimme, gimme, gimme a man in a Geo Metro. It's my favorite type of car to go to the park. I love it. We've got a real hit on our hands. Sure, I have to roll down the windows with duct tape. And the power steering hasn't worked in some years. Alright, that away to Daddy Dearest. I do believe we checked both of those upper right-hand sides, and one of them was a lantern area we cannot access yet. I forget what the other one was, but I won't go back because we must not have been able to best it. That goes down to the fungal wastes. We have the elevator to the City of Tears. That will be a nice shortcut. I would like to stop by the charm shop down there in the bottom right. It's a shame to be so close to it and go the exact opposite direction to visit Daddy. So maybe we should go down there first. I only have 300 Geo, though. We can get a little bit more from this guy, at least. Over here. While I'm young. Aw. Too late. There we go. I'll take that 45, thank you. Staring right down the barrel of it. Why not? Here's another area where it's definitely like clearly a single dash is not going to cut it. They keep teasing me in classic Metroidvania style.
Haha, there are upgrades you don't have yet.
I know there are. I sensed it due to my terrible performance. So someday we'll get across the big spiky gap there. I cannot wait. It's probably quite spicy as well. Ha! I remember you and your adorable inflatable head. Ha! Here is a nice area that we could not get to before. This is exactly the sort of thing I'm looking for. Someone's weeping. Check over here first, just in case. So close. There. Alright, this must just be what used to be the boss arena area. Heading up. Please, stop the weeping. It's making me very uncomfortable. No, I would never say that. You do whatever you need to do to regulate your emotions. It's none of my business. Okay. Back down we go. There's the boss arena again. Who makes the weepings? I'm so curious. Sounds like it's coming from the central chamber there, but I'm not seeing anyone. I see no body. And now it's stopped. It seems quite obviously to be leading you on towards a little something something, but who and what, where, why, when? Oh damn it, when? Maybe up here. Eh? Nope. Nope. Strange. Maybe it's just a little bit of ambient crying. That would be nice. Be nice for the kids. I have no idea what that's supposed to be. It was then! But when? Then? Aha, here we go. I see it now. Thank you, weeping. Oh, is this my fault? Have I destroyed your dear friend? I'm sorry. I'm sorry to all of you. Are you quite done? As you see, I'm no threat to you. I'm just here for extra candles. If you have any, I'll pay. Desecrate the corpse while they're looking away. I assume I'm supposed to murder them, but why would I do such a thing? They're no threat to me, clearly. Okay. What a shame. I'm a bad person. I'm a bad little bug. But at least the phantom weeping has ceased. That's all I can ask for. Okay. That was fun. I'm going the exact opposite direction from what I tried to achieve. Oh well. I forget if that is like those blue cocoons. Is that just one of those extra health items? It would be kind of nice to have one of those active before we return to Soulmaster, etc. But the chances of me actually retaining the 2 extra health points all the way back across the map are slim to none. It does seem like we can go up there. Okay, I'm so close to Daddy, I'll just do it. Just do it to be close to Daddy. Up there. No? Might jump high enough. I do imagine that Soulmaster, when we got him into Phase 2, or whatever it was, did that ground pound, downward dash slam thing. I'm assuming that's what we need to progress in, like, the mine? And other areas where there are loose gravel beneath me. Oh, what brings you back through here, little shadow? Are you lost? Don't worry about me. I don't need anything more from you. Not my type. Well, I didn't mean to speak with you again. Let me past. Sometimes I'm just trying to push past them, and they insist on speaking with me. It's hardly the time. I don't think we saw any other opportunities, but we definitely did not have Mantis Claw when we came through here first time, so I'll give it one more check, if I may abuse your time thusly. Areas like this where it'd be most likely to find a little pathway up, but I'm not seeing one. Okay. Worth a shot. Hi. I didn't even see you there until it was too late. Well, let's just go this way. We'll just go up there. His friend was waiting for me to make that exact decision. Good teamwork. Alright, what about up there? Nah. Quick heal. Waste all my mana. Oh, hey, mana. Great. Thank you for being here. Aha, and this is definitely something we would not have had access to originally. We have some extra health. Should I take advantage? Yeah, sure. Why not? Oh, there it goes. There goes my extra health. Sploosh. Down you go. It's me. Surprise from above. Gently. Gently from above. I guess that is not a pathway up. At least not with my current thigh strength. Fair enough. Good. Okay. I don't think there's anything in here. On we go. There you are. I knew there was a second one in there somewhere. Or I suspected at least. I know nothing. Alright. Thank you for your hospitality. Goodbye. Oh, that's interesting. Resting at a bench actually takes your extra health away. Takes you back to normal. I wish I hadn't done that, but it's actually good to know. Good to learn. So I don't think I can get up to Daddy's area. Wait, what? From there. Let's try to swing through here. We'll climb up. Climb up Daddy's area. I'm gonna stop describing it now. Likely story. What's on the other side of that thing? Nothing? I don't believe you. I don't believe you. That's what I thought about the right-hand side as well, until I was proven wrong. There you are. There's a good boy. Thank you for your cooperation there. We made it. Alright, quick check over here. Might be a dark zone or something, but we'll find out. Come back here. Fly close to me that I may end you with every trick in my sordid little arsenal. From his what? Oh yeah, I remember this zone. This zone of no-goage from long ago. Still kind of a tall order. Ouch. Try not to slide. Do try not to slide. I guess I could just leap down the center? Yeah, good. Much easier. Alright, where are we? Where in the... Where... Little alcove to keep your secrets. Fair enough. That looks like a breakable bit up there, in my opinion. But I'm not sure how we would do anything with it so far. Hi. Aha! This is the left-hand secret wall. If I had any money to bet, and twere I a betting bug, I would bet thusly. Quick check down here, and we'll head our way up. So many worms. Timothy Chalamet, are you here? Oh, Timothy! Oh, great. A brooding Morlek. That's exactly what I hoped would not happen. I'm just gonna hug that wall. Ow, what a barrage you've unleashed. I'm in the combat arena with completely explorative charms. But that does look like the right way to get to the secret left-hand passage. I'm excited. Alright, let's see if we can get those back. Let's see. Down and to the left. Okay. We'll figure it out. I did not expect there to be a combat arena. Just hidden behind the wall, but what else should I have expected in a game such as this? It's foolish of me, really. I would very, very much like that 500 back. It's not a small amount for me at the moment. Neither was the 700 I lost prior. Ooh, the memories. This is not the way I went. Double checking. Down we go. This is the way I went. Missed. Oh well. Aw, that means I have to go back through this thing. Fine. Fine. Aw, so close. Oh, thank you for putting me up here. That was very generous of you. Okay, we're back in the right area. Daddy's area! Did I miss anything on the way down? Yeah, probably. See if my souls are outside the arena. I do desperately hope so. Hey. Nice to see you again. Alright, so we know there's a brooding... what was it? Morlek? Out that way. Let's check the upper quadrant. Since we have our goodies back. Oh wow. Someone's outside. Just blasting their car radio. It's so blasty. I feel genuinely uncomfortable. Give me just one moment while I'm semi-safe. I'll be right back with you. I'll leave you in the gentle ambiance, though. It's really shockingly loud and boomy. It's none of my business, but why? Why so loud and boomy? It's more like the booming Morlack out there. Okay. Oh, Daddy is Canadian. Don't you know? I'm getting more Minnesota. Oh, the weeping? That was me. Good. I mean, not good that you're weeping. I'm just glad to know what the source of it is. That sounded really insensitive. I apologize. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Well, you have to check open. You have to crack. There's the word. Open the brooding Molly. To find out. I can't wait. Okay, we have a way up. We did check down there. Continuing up. Not today. Not with my lightning-quick reflexes, no sir. I'm gonna pay for that comment in a minute. Good, that does explain the seeming crackable roof tile there. Good. So, the question is, should we try to go spend our 500 here before we return to Brooding Molly? We can grab our souls back outside of the arena regardless, so the risk is low and the bench is near. And opportunities to spend are not near. So as long as I can actually take the Brooding Molech at my current level, it would probably be wiser to go ahead. Let's see if we can pull it off. There she is. Just gorgeous, hanging out in the background there. Twizzling her little glowy mustache. What a sweetheart. Sharp hands, but what a sweetheart. Wow, it's hard to live. I found that to be true. Fair enough. I made terrible choices. That's fair enough. Oh, hey, a stream. Welcome back. Welcome back to Dying 101. You were beside yourself when you found out you'd been cloned. But which one of you killed the other? Who managed it? It was such a dark time in the history of you. And what was the murder weapon? I have so many questions. Was it just a sliver of glass? I mean, that must have hurt you. Both ways. Cut up your fingertips. Get down here and die with the rest. Oh, so close. Maybe. Maybe still. Maybe. Maybe no. Maybe yes. Yeah. Entirely too much effort, but we did it. We pulled it off. Nope, don't just rush into it. Or do rush into it. Okay, we gotta get our 500 back. That is priority number 1. Priority number 2 is finger sandwiches. I can't wait. Thank you, sweet child of mine. So I'm not entirely sure how to avoid the giant barrage here. Because I can't, I guess I can't leap over him. I'll try that next time. I'll try it. Leap over him. Yeah, that's how we get out of that. Watch out for scythe hands. It's very important to watch out for scythe hands. Try to live. Goodness. This is where I need that charm. This time I'm back at the bench, I'll try. Oh, I can get up the wall, too. That'll be a good escape. Maybe just get above the barrage. So, while we're here, let's make this a little more combat-focused. It's obviously hard to live without my wayward compass, but we'll figure it out. Dashmaster just makes me able to dash quicker. Gathering Storm has no combat use whatsoever, especially in an arena where Geo cannot drip down into the nether regions. Is that how to say it? So this could help. Just allows me a little bit longer gap of time to recover. This is something I don't know if I need to actively use or if it just passively redacts from my soul power. This could help get a couple of extra hits in on a boss, sure. So let me unequip these. I'll go ahead and unequip that too. Alright. We'll go for a few extra hits. Well, settle down. Keeps me from recoiling. I mean, that would be helpful, but it's not intensely necessary. Increases soul gained from striking enemy would be very, very useful. Did this take 2 notches? No? Good. I guess I only have 1 more slot regardless. For a second I thought it only mattered with the notches, but it does look like I can only have 2 charms, full stop. So the more expensive charms, the better at this point, really. Bear's strength will increase. Does that just relate to damage, or does it relate to defense? Strength is a bit of a vague term in this context. So I'm thinking more soul per hit is probably my best bet. Just to stay healed. But what I really need is like a faster heal kind of situation. Well, maybe it doesn't. Maybe I can have more charms. They just keep adding on to themselves. In which case, hooray. Good for me. Strength? I mean, I am about to die most times. Let's be honest. I do not have enough notch slots for such a thing. I can afford 1 more single cost. Steady body? Doesn't really help me much, but yeah, we'll try it. So it's a bit more of a combat-focused layout. See if that does anything good for us. At least now I can brag about my steady body. Take note, Brad Pitt. Nope. Not what I wanted. Thank you anyway. Boy, are my cheeks crimson. Take note, Brad Pitt. Alright, we know we can make it from here, but it's a little bit more work than is necessary. Let's just jump up. Hey, I'll come back. I miss you. It will help me not to have recoil on areas like this with spikes below and plenty of opportunities to fudge it quite royally. I don't suppose you have time for a royal fudging, sir? Oh, not today, no. No places to be. Royalty to... What? Alright. Get those Geo back. Those Geo? That Geo? Figure out the grammar later. Also going to take a quick sip of coffee before my inner child attacks me. One moment. Sorry, I'm hitting the microphone again and again. But it was worth it. It was worth it to be this gloriously caffeinated. nice. My thorns took care of him. That's new. That's quite new. So I did a terrible job of coming back here. I have no magic, and I'm down 1 health. Hashtag royal fudging. Well, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Should've run away. Should've run right away. Man, it's good to have that extra soul again, though. Should've been paying attention to him instead of to my own health store. Oh, you can get me from up there. Rats. Well, that was just chaotic and terrible. Let's try to do a little better on the way back this time. If I had to pick a rapper name, a little better. Don't fall down. Don't hashtag it. I don't care how delicious the royal fudge tastes. Not worth it. Aw, sad. I needed that health / mana. It's fine. I'll do without. Just to double check. All right. My boy! We have full health. We have at least 1. Down with the sour cream. Aw, wasted my sour cream. Oh, should have stayed going that way. Would have been nice. Would have been nice. Live! Live, I beg of you! It didn't really work, but hey! Man, that health just ekes away so very quickly when you're making terrible decisions, and all of the combat arenas are so gloriously small. There's nowhere to hide from the barrage of sappy goo. It's just like a Hallmark film. It's Christmas, and I'm from the big city. And I've learned the value of a small town at Christmas time. And that I need a man. Not a career, no. Just a man. I guess thanks, Hallmark? I don't know what to do with this. But I know you tried. I know you tried real hard. Paid a man with a very smooth cheekbone situation a lot of money for this, and I commend that, I guess. I don't know the ethics exactly of his cheekbones. Hey, health! Stop eking! Does that work? Could I have been doing that this whole time? Just to ask it not to go away? I have abandonment issues, health. Please. You don't understand what you're doing to me and my trauma. Wee. Wee. Necessary wee there. Rest stop coming up 2 miles if... Never mind. No, never mind. We do have almost 600, so if nothing else, our many repeated attempts are making us money. Catching up with the chat here. You support caffeination. I'm so glad to have your blessing in this. Council member. of the city, or is it like... never mind. We'll deal with it later. If you leave health, I'll die. I'll just die. Now it's becoming an abusive relationship with me and health. I need to work on my own shiz. It's not the health's fault. No matter what those Hallmark movies would have me believe. I don't know why I'm being so critical. I'm sorry. Yikes. It's just hard to stay alive. Goodness, it's hard. That's not a good song. That's not a good thing to sing. I'm really sorry I sang that. Oh! You got me again. And again. I should have jumped for it while I had the chance. Now I'm out of mana, out of health. Oh! We survived a little longer that time. I mean, not long enough. Not nearly long enough. We survived. This just in, Goodness It's Hard is topping the charts. So, I am tempted to perhaps try to take my 570 plus and haul a quick ass. Just grab some ass, whatever we can, and haul it. But I'm not entirely sure what we would purchase with it, and from whom. We could go back down to the charm shop and see if there's anything, ouch, specifically combat-based that we would like to add to our arsenal. I just can't get away from the butt jokes, it seems. However, can I even... Yeah, I think there was a way back up. Let me double-check. Grab my health, and then we'll double-check. I may be stuck down here once I come down here. And that would be a bit of a shame. Cross that bridge when it slams down onto my toes. Oh good, I can get out, yay. I almost forgot about the roof. So, what are my options here? We'd have to best the spikes first. And I'm not on the compass anymore. If I had to guess where I am, I have no idea. Oh well. Ouch. Ouch again. Oh, I forgot about that one. Okay, heal. Heal gently. Give me your soul. Give me your soul energy, you selfish. I keep being lax with the Geo collection as I'm so spoiled by the magnetism of my charisma. What charisma? Fair point. Hurtful, but... Hurtful but fair? What? How much are the tickets? Yeah, again, I cannot see myself. I think that it's the blue cocoon bench that we've been spawning on, so we are above that in the hallway, but beneath the black egg temple, the scary horned man. So we are close to Daddy. I should continue to jump up that area, Daddy's area, we call it, and check out the bugs. I don't think there's going to be a reward, but I'm curious. I'm too curious. It's always good to be curious about Daddy's area. Why would you say that out loud? Why would you go through with it? Welcome back to Daddy's sweet, sweet area full of babies. Phrasing. Oh, there is a reward. Yeah. Thank you, Daddy. Sugar daddy, more like. Oh yeah, daddy. Oh, sweet daddy. It's getting weird. But this was well worth the check back. Saving babies is a lucrative business, it turns out. So we only need one more mask piece. I will really enjoy having an extra life when the time comes. Hey, baby. Alright, glad to be of service. Thank you, Sugar Sweet. Sugar Sweet Daddy o' mine. So we have almost 1,000 now. I mean, we're roughly 80 geo away from 1,000, but I like to round way up. Unnecessarily high up. That's my motto. So we can return to Dirtmouth. Filthy Dirtmouth. And check there. We can also head all the way back down to the right-hand corner. Go to the charm shop. I'm kind of thinking charms would be more helpful than not at this point. But with 900, we're like kind of desperately close to being able to afford the lantern fly thing. Luma fly lantern or whatever it is. Right off the bat, which is a huge upgrade that we sorely need. So let me, while we're right here, just go double check the price of that. I think it was like 1,800, but I can't quite recall. Look in the map shop, briefly. Any news? No news. How about nudes of Corniver? I have money. I have the geo for it if you've got the nudes of Corniver. Go ahead and grab that back, thank you. Hello, Elderbug. To reach Dirtmouth, most travelers take circuitous routes around the cliffs beside us. It's a hard star trek now, but in the Kingdom's prime, things were far simpler. There's an old pass in the cliffs that once allowed easy access. The bridge up to it has long since crumbled away, and even without it, a huge door bars entry. I can't complain, mind you. It's meant we've only ever had to accommodate a trickle of travelers, a rivulet of passers through, even during our busiest times. I wouldn't want hordes of bugs to descend on Dirtmouth. I like the quiet. Me too. Me too, Elderbug. Hallownest's great capital is what most of you brave types come to see, thinking to loot its treasures, I suppose. But it must be brimming with them. The city's right at the center of the kingdom, though I've heard the gates are sealed, so gaining entry can be difficult. Not if you kill a ghost in a big buff set of armor, no. It'd be a rich bug that could return with even a fraction of the wealth inside. Despite my age, my back, I've only seen few who've managed it. I must say something of the dangers. It must say something of the dangers about its streets. It must. Feeling tired? Put your posterior on the... No, well, it's getting a little intimate, the advice you're giving. Alright, hey, buddy. Patamas Geo, indeed. 1,800 indeed for the Lumafly Lantern. That is what I sorely want. That is what I would choose to spend my money on, had I the funds. And you can't spell funds without D. What? So I am tempted. I don't know who my best grindable enemy might be, but we're right next to a stag station, so we could go anywhere accessible to us. City of Tears, not very easy to grind those silly wizards due to their floating shield, etc. Greenpath, I think that the knights, I don't know what they're actually called, but the shielded knights with delicious headdresses are rather expensive. We could do that. And the other thing that I know gives you a little bit more than the norm are those club dudes. I think they're mostly around the Forgotten Crossroads. But I forget exactly where to find one. If we could find one very nearby a bench, club dudes are probably the easiest for me to take out. I'm gonna switch down to the floor. Oh, that's uncomfortable. Good. Good, that's what I need. That's the motivation I need to play a game like this. Fundies. That is a good way to pronounce it. Funds? No. Fundies. It's so nice to see you guys. You're delighted you stayed awake for this. I'm so glad to see you. I'm sorry I'm keeping you up past your beauteous bedtime and preventing your beauty sleeps, but let's face it, it's not going to make much of a difference. You're already so beautiful. A little sleep loss every now and then won't make a dent in the towering empire that is your... It's gotten a little creepy now. Okay, I think at the far end, I'm trying to remember what that last icon is in Dirtmouth. I think it's like the... You can get your souls back for a cost guy? I can't quite recall. We did stop by Daddy's area. We got some nice money from that. So we need about another 900. I don't know if it's going to be worth it. But I would like to see... Let me just go down the well. If we can find one of these club guys, I would like to see how much they actually give you per... I need all the money I can get. It might behoove me to switch back to my magnetic charm as well while we're collecting the fundies. Elsewise, I have to chase every last little bit down like a thing that chases things. The metaphor didn't really come together, but... So sorry, let me lower my Twitch volume. Now that I'm down at the floor, it's blasting right in my ear. You know how that goes. You know exactly what I mean. Blasting right in your ear. That's one of the guys I'm looking for. So how much does this give me? I'm at 938. Aww. It hurt me so much, and it took 2 of my... Ow. I'll be right back. I have to go recover off screen. Well, that didn't go well. Here we go. A little quicker with my exit strategy this time. Alright, 938. 45 per. That is not bad. It's also not too tremendously far from the Dirtmouth bench, though it's pretty far from the Dirtmouth bench. Could be quicker. But it is relatively easy. So we could just run that path, I don't know, 15, 20 times? And have somewhere near the amount for the lantern. I don't know if I want to waste your time in that way. You would also be better served at having our double dash re-equipped, just to make it across. So there's probably better grinding spots. And if I was to actually make any progress in the game, we could find more geo hordes, etc. So it's not as if we have to spend our time grinding here. I just very much want that lantern. And I'm getting a little impatient. So, while I'm on the bench, let's check here. I do want Gathering Swarm, and I do want Double Dash just to speed along. That leaves us with 1 notch. Which I guess should be Compass, but we're not going to lose our way. We'll leave Thorns of Agony equipped. That'll be fine. Alright. I can dash a little quicker. I'll head back this way. I apologize to waste your time thusly, but we'll see what we can do. Across the room. Almost to 1,000. Good for you. You really got some solid hits in there. That hurt. was like a rhinoceros giving me a massage. How much for the rhino massage? Ah, steal at any price. Missed. I do like fighting these guys. It's always relatively consistent. I mean, everyone is relatively consistent, but he's slow, is what I mean to say. So it would take quite a while to keep grinding up. I don't know if I have it in me just yet. I could do that off screen and not be wasting all of your time, which you have so kindly devoted to me. Let's go for one more grind sesh, then we'll figure out if there's another place we can sort of safely explore for the rest of the session here. Let me check what I'm doing on time. 1:26, we could probably hang on for another half hour or so. If you guys are still sipping coffee like I am. But then I must rush off and finish my editing, I'm sure. Editing. That's half of it. I'm just trying to remove that ting sound. Probably shouldn't have been tinging so often when I was recording the story. This is not important. It was a nightmare to record it yesterday. It always is during the summer. For whatever reason, it's not as noticeable during the winter when people have heat on. But the apartment above me has their air conditioning on all the time, and like literally it turns on every 5 minutes. And it just vibrates the entire wall behind my recording station, which is not tremendously enclosed. It's just a single-sided box with some egg crate foam, because I'm incredibly cheap and tawdry. And so I basically just have to stop for 5 minutes every 5 minutes, and then I get 5 minutes to record, and it's such a nightmare. I wish I had an actual enclosed booth of some sort, or lived alone. That would be nice. Without people on all sides of me like jackals, feasting on my strips of flesh. It's gotten weird. So it wouldn't take tremendously long. But it is kind of a boring path. We're already at 1100. I'm just wondering if there's any quicker way with like more guys in a session to add some variety. The best place I can think of off the top of my head is that grouping of like 3 knights near the Greenpath. I keep wanting to call it Garden Path. That's not what it's called. So we could go to Greenpath to break up the monotony just a bit, and then return to Dirtmouth. However, it's much more likely that I'm going to die and lose my Geo in Greenpath, since I'm terrible at fighting those guys. But that'll be fine. It's worth it for the variety. Look at you in your little boots. You impress me so much, I'm so proud. Feel your pain. I have someone on the side, above, and below. Yeah, that's pretty much my situation. I am the middle floor of 3. And the youngest child of 4. I don't know why I'm giving you the whole biography. Just heard myself make that comment out of the corner of my ear. What an idiot. I'm so sorry. Alright, so how do I get up to the knights? And will they say nee if I pay them? I think there was one here. I was hoping he would remain, but I guess he's gone after the baby is no longer guardable. But we still have these 2, I would think. Here we are. Don't want to get both of them at once, if at all possible. I don't have the kind of ranged abilities you have. This is unfair. Oh, I was hoping to pogo off his solid boutte. So they give me 40 each, so I can get 80 per if I take out both of these guys. It's not too far from the bench. For variety's sake, it's probably worth it, but it is not easy to fight these guys. Goodness. Quick heal. Just in case. Alright. Let's see what our bestiary has to say about them now that we've unlocked it. Do 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 do. Mosscan. Somewhere around here. Moss Knight, that is what they are officially called. Good. They hide as bush-like mounds. My goodness, and look soft. What? But beware these warriors. They are relentless in combat, fiercely guarding something hidden deep in the Greenpath. Babies. They guard the babies. That almost makes me wonder if there's some deeper secret. Moss Knights are specifically guarding something in the Greenpath. Is it retrievable? Tell me. I give 8. I mean, that would be good on the way. That would be good on the way. I think I'm headed down to this one, if the sign is any indication. So we're at 1200. It's probably quicker to do the other guy, the club guy, judging by these few tests, but I'll give this one more go while we're here. Yeah, let's go this way so we can get the bush. The bushman. Thank you. Alright. Up to the Moss Knight Plateau. Aw, nice. Nice precognition there. Not the button I wanted. That's the button I wanted. I could use some more health now. I mean, I could take some more health. That'd be super sweet. Give them a shrubbery, and you'll be fine. Hey, I've gifted you a shrubbery. Will you allow me passage? Thank you, Thorny Vines. That really does help. Alright, 1289. While we have so much, it's probably the most money I've ever held on to in my greasy little palm at one time. We may as well continue it on down to its inevitable end and head back to the club guy, grind him out another couple of times. And while I'm here, one more. It's really 6 of one, half dozen of the other at this point, so while I'm here, one more. I'm sure there are a few other Moss Knights to battle in this area, too, that I should be taking advantage of. He admitted to it, Your Honor. He was taking advantage of my Moss Knights. I mean, yeah, I never claimed otherwise. Is that a crime? Is this illegal? Oh, it's assault. Okay, yeah, and murder. And attempted murder. And yeah, okay. No, I see. I see now. glad. Hey. All right. 1377. An exceedingly terrible year. But we'll get past it together. Quick check over here for extra moss knights. Moss knights! Didn't see any. Told you it'd be quick. What was that sound? Was that one of those tiny shrubs? Yes. Take all the geo I can get. Even if it's 2. Aw, disappointed. Ah, the night that is hollow. How shall we fill the void? I don't know. I haven't found very much gold. Club guy is just sitting back there in the Forgotten Crossroads. He's like, where is he? We had an appointment. I'm sorry, club guy. Got distracted. $14.67. Waiting until the calculations are done there. I started a bit early, I'm sorry. You know, we may as well just see it through here at this point. I don't know if you have to sit at the bench or if just going off the screen is enough. You might have to go back all the way to the bench. Let me check. I don't see them up there, so let's go back to the bench. Yeah. I'll check over here, though. Nothing. Nothing quickly accessible at the very least. Alright. Before I get lost... we are almost there. And then I'm hoping we can find at least one darkened area. At least the one in, like, Forgotten Crossroads. Which I think is, like, right above the tramway there. We might be able to test out our lantern before I have to race off and edit. I'm not sure if you can answer this, but will the new season of the White Vault be starting up again soon? I do believe it said October, if my script was any indication. I think I read that little outro stinger where they dramatically included, "A new cycle begins, October," which I'm incredibly excited for. I'll be even more excited to know that I can listen to it along with you all without reading the scripts ahead of time and tearfully being spoiled. Spoiler alert. It's tearful. So I am tremendously excited for a hopeful October new cycle beginning. That is about all I know. That information what is also made available to the public, as I am untrustworthy. Which is very fair. Clear vault, yeah, that'd be cool. Be a lot more transparent in our efforts to save the world. Save, in quotation marks? It's fine. Oh, I just walked right into it. Okay, 15:55. We are zooming through time. bearing with me. So sorry to grind on camera here. I usually try to do it off screen, but I'm so curious to get this lantern. And then it will open up any darkened path possibility for the rest of the game, so it is very worth it. Very worth getting out of the way real quick. We're almost there. Come back here, you. Here we go. I should be making use of that more often. It leaves him wide open on the top. Aw, wrong way. A little dangerous with my health restoration there. It's fine. 1643. I'm gonna do one more, then we'll return back to Dirtmouth proper. Hey, some people pay to watch people grind on camera. Really? Well, I'll just start grinding away then. You let me know when to stop. I'm sure it's more of a different camera angle situation. I currently have no camera angle whatsoever, as I look like a hobgoblin who was drenched in molasses, like Glenn Close from the end of 101 Dalmatians. And 102 Dalmatians? I forget. Either way, Glenn Close, just wonderful in any garb, including the molasses. Come this way. We don't want to involve your friend in our little spat. Though I did get your friend some spats as a gift. Come this way. Again, the spats. Please. There we are. Quick heal. Oh no, a Discord link. To me, Lewis. Welcome to me, Lewis. Arr. I love it. Thank you so much. And yes, welcome. Welcome all. I keep jumping diagonally. He's not helping me. That's all I need. Thank you. I only care about you for your funds and body. So, we only need a little bit more. You know, if I was thinking we could go back to Club Guy, but one Club Guy is not going to do it. We'd have to, quote-unquote, do him twice. So I'm just going to go ahead and round it off here. This should get us there. With the 80. And then we'll head back. Be right where we need to be. Thank you for bearing with me. Sorry this took so many attempts. So many Groundhog Days of murder. I'll take that. 1779. Proper vintage now. This has gone sour. Shouldn't have waited so long. Alright. That should do it. Let's go get ourselves a delicious lantern. And that's not a bad grinding spot. I mean, I'm sure there are better out there, but for the early game, that seems tremendously helpful in getting the lantern specifically. Quick rest, just in case. Ride our friend to Dirtmouth. That sounds filthy. All right. The way that thing is grunting, you might as well do it a third time. Oh. Do the clubman twice, or depending on his grunts, a third time. Alright, lantern is in this shop, I do believe.
Patamas,
Hello.
Geo.
Patamas Geo indeed. Enjoy my Geo. Patamas. Alright, so how do I use said
Zuma,
thing?
Concon.
You seem a little different. Something has changed in your bearing. Ah, the way you hold your nail, so you've learned a nail art.
Yeah, glitter. Very interesting. I wonder, do you have the passion to continue your training? I don't know
Oh,
yet.
come on, yeah.
We'll find out, I guess.
Oh, you found a new nail, then. It looks like a much finer weapon than the last.
It does have glitter. I learned that from nail art school.
Oh, this is the same nail, but it's been honed by someone extremely skilled.
A nail is an extension of ourselves. It is the instrument by which we shape the world around us. It's a sacred duty to keep its edges sharp. Hey, sorry, I shouldn't say duty. I mean, I shouldn't ramble on like that. Let's talk Geo instead, yes? Thank you for the lantern. Alright, so, if I wanted to get to the Forgotten Crossroads lantern thing, I would need to go past Clubman, I assume, and then down and to the left. We'll check that top one first. If not, down and to the right, rather. Thank you, dyslexia. If not, then to the left and down one more and to the right. Okay. We'll get there. I'm wondering if I should equip my compass again, lest we get lost. I'm not tremendously good at navigating, so let's just throw this in. There. Okay. Here we go. We're on a lantern quest. I cannot wait to see how it works. And maybe I can remember some of the other areas I know were darkened and inaccessible to us. I meant to go down the well. The instructions I just rambled off poorly were from the well. Now we're down here and have to go up. That's fine. That's fine. Hate to put the stag to too much trouble. We'll go up. Not that way. This way? Yeah, we'll check this one first. Perfect. Yes, we can actually see now. That is a huge boon to our exploratory efforts. A toll machine with the symbol of a gate. Insert Geo. I'd love to. I need to grind a few more. So nice to finally have a lantern. And it works a treat. It's also a little bit sexy, let's be honest. Ow. Tight, right in my head. $36. Mm-hmm. 42. Just need a touch more. This ought to do it. But just in case. There. Alright. Back into the darkness. No. I refuse. Yeah, I would like to. Thank you. Shunk. Now we're down here, where there appear to be quartz-backed monsters waiting to feast on my corpse. Crystal Peak. This might be a very, very good area to explore before we return to the boss battle, because I think, if I'm remembering correctly, during my brief peek at where the first available pale ore is, I think it was Crystal Peak. So we might actually be able to upgrade our weapon one more time before facing the Soul Master / Mantis ladies. The lords and ladies. I wonder how beefy these guys are. / how defensible their bottoms. Fairly defensible, it seems. Literally gemstones just raining from the sky. Seems dangerous. Not go too far and get too lost, and we can also save this area for a delicious full Crystal Peak session next time. But goodness, I am curious. I cannot wait to explore. Alright, back up here. Make sure there's nothing I missed. Bit of Geo, sure. Perfect. Now we have 2 pathways in. It's nice to be able to get the double hit on those guys. Hey? Yay. That's a good spot to grind if I can get them stuck there and make enough soul for it. Alright, we did get this. Yes. Nothing there. Perfect. Alright. So we're working with 60 Geo after our big expenditure. We have a brand new area to explore. Let me just make it back to a bench. Briefly. Which I guess is down that way. And we will make our way up. Oh, sorry, bug. We'll make our way back up and start our exploration of the Crystal Peak zone during the next session. If I can return later this afternoon, all the better. But I may be stuck editing for some time. Absolutely. Thank you guys for joining us. I am going to make something to eat as well. Get myself shuffled into the editing chair, and then hopefully I will see you guys soonish. Thank you for bearing with me, especially through last session, which was not productive. This felt much funner, with a little bit more exploration and a little less head beating. But we'll get back to the head beating, especially if we can find that pale ore here in Crystal Peak. I am looking forward to it. Thank you guys for bearing with me. And I will see you very soon. I will wave at you with my entire body. They call this twerking. Bye for now. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'll throw you some moons, and I'll see you soon.